The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Guardiola writing himself into team folklore. It's career game number 500 for him today, Jim.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game for oh so long. His durability and his mental strength have been a constant, and I wish him all the luck today.
Zanetti delivers. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's Aubameyang, and Aubameyang! Fantastic from Aubameyang! About as smooth as it gets. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Al Nassr finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And this is Wilshere. Wilshere, plenty to aim at here. And the ball is out of play. Quarter of an hour played. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And this is Romario. Romario unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neymar. Now it's Torres. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Might be danger here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Zanetti. Threads one in. And the flag has stayed down.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And back to the goalkeeper. Wilshere. Looking for the run. Oh, important interception. And that has been clubbed away. Al Nassr trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb...
Neymar! Oh, it's come off the upright. Wilshere. 5 minutes till the break. Lovely ball and a real chance now. That has been slung wide. Oh, what a climb! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And here's Neymar. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
Neymar really needed to...
And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Arsenal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field, number 15, Wilshere.
There's the start of the second half.
Is number 24.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football.
Rivaldo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nakata tries to pass it through. That is good alertness. Oh, can he get onto this? Guardiola. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Aubameyang, and here's Neymar. Rivaldo. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And here's Aubameyang. He's shifting through the gears. Shot a goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And this is Romario. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nakata is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, super ball!
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rivaldo. And this is Rivaldo. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Shevchenko. Oh, what a ball! And that was very necessary. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Shevchenko. Pirlo. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a decent clearance. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separate. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Arsenal against Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Robson. And here's Messi. Great vision. That's a shade optimistic. That's going to go a long way. And it's lofted through here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Messi. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Torres. And claimed it back swiftly. Neymar! Neymar! What about that one? He's got himself an absolute peach. There is the breakthrough. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Neymar. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Neymar, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Shot a goal!
Substitutions taking place.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that should get the job done. Muscular. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, good ball! There's a sharp little ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Arsenal do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter, the front menace.
And Aubameyang! Oh, that was no routine save.
Aubameyang actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers. Good-looking ball. And it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. He slid. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now this could be a chance. Threads one in. Good read, needed to be. Has a look and place it forward. Nicely weighted ball. Might be dangerous. Mbappe! He scores! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And we hit half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the action is back on the way. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Neymar. Bellingham. Thuram. Iniesta, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Over to the left. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And here's Aubameyang. He's going for goal! Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Torres. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Zanetti. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's Aubameyang. Lovely, now then. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Belling. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Iniesta. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Out towards the flank. Oh, well played, well played.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aimed beyond the defence. Aubameyang is onto this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
No, it's not getting there.
There will be
Neymar.
added time.
Rodri. Robson. Now it's Messi. And the through ball. Zanetti gets it away. So that's it. It is all over. What a game, what a show. Both sides robust. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. So off we go then. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Bergkamp. Dunk cuts out the pass. Torres. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Filippo Inzaghi, and he's away. Deftly away. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quarter of an hour played.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Now that's a fine challenge. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Nicely aimed pass. He's on it, can he get away? Bellingham! Bellingham! That is brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well,
and the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bebeto, out towards the flank, back into the middle. Half an hour played now. Aubameyang looking to penetrate opposition lines. Mateus. Rijkaard. And Mateus. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, they could break here. And it's Neymar. Bebeto. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's a key interception. Carvajal. Rijkaard. Bergkamp. And it's Cruyff. And that has left him in a heap. That's a sharp pass. Looking for the run. Oh, played right into his path. A lot of space ahead of him.
2 added minutes.
Cafu plays it in.
Well played and well cleared. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And Aubameyang! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only...
And there's the shot! That's a lovely, neat pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 9, Bellingham.
We have got
Coming
changes
on the
here
field
from both
is
sides, in fact.
Number 24, De Bruyne.
Substitutions taking place.
Carvajal. Great run on the overlap here. Dembele. Played it again. Oh, what a climb! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And this is Gnabry. He's picked his way through. Bullish header! They've scored! A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
The attendance for this match was 60,000.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great ball, and he's in here. Produced a terrific header. They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 7, Neymar.
Arsenal are
Number
able now to make their
97,
substitution. It's been on the cards for a few
Number
moments now.
22, Fernando Torres.
Now it's
Coming on
Mbappe.
the field, number 21,
Aims beyond the defence.
number 18.
Arsenal
David
do have
Villa.
options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Played back in. It's a threatening ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And the pass is intercepted. That's a cute ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Well, that's well spotted. He's got away, and he shoots! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Arsenal could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the...
Good chance here! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There's the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that will be it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
Haaland, and it's made its way to him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Now it's Aubameyang. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Arsenal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Torres.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Good ball, good take. And here's Haaland. Dunk clears it away. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And this is Neymar. He is through here. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Bellingham. Right card, demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Neymar. Look at that! Torres! That was superb goalkeeping.
Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Up he goes! Now that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. So, their fourth corner of the game. Guardiola. He has a look up. Real chance! It is a fantastic goal! A finish right from the top draw! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he's gone looking for safety. And a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit
The
back,
goal
and they
scorer
merit nothing less.
After 37 minutes.
And he's
is
only too grateful to
number
capitalise on the
17.
keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper...
Aubameyang! It's a loose ball. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's Aubameyang. And Aubameyang! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
43 minutes added
Well,
time.
that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Van Dijk getting this one clear. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So once again, we're underway.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. And this is Torres. Torres! It's anyone's. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Marvellous goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop? It's Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And yes, it's him again. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And this is Torres. Bellingham. Fernando Torres. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Torres! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Arsenal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Played into space. And it's Neymar. He's in a great position here. Aubameyang. And he's managed to get rid. And they're back on the ball again. Adams. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lovely, now then. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and welcome
and the
to
players on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go
Arsenal
any minute
against
now.
Portugal.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Alessandro Costa-Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Lovely pass, but can he get... Mbappe! Goal! Portugal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's there to belt it away. Nicely weighted ball.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
No, it's come to nothing. And that is expertly dealt with. Diogo Costa gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Aubameyang. Now that's well seen too. Costa-Curta. And here's Aubameyang. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Arsenal are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Good take, and is he in? Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rodri. And it's Cruyff. Knocks it into space. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff. Now it's Inzaghi. And he's away. And Cruyff! Oh, taken with style! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies.
There's the whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Arsenal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 24.
The action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That is a brilliant interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Torres. Aimed beyond the defence. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And he's managed to get rid. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Portugal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Costa Curta. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And this is Inzaghi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Incoming delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Aubameyang. And that has put paid to that. Tries to pass it through. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. Do hope it's nothing serious.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 97.
So what can they conjure from this one?
Number 22.
And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them.
Number 7, Neymar. Number 23.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the
Coming on the
target.
field, number 18, David Villa. Number 20, Stage.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Number 15, Isco.
Substitutions taking place.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, easy pickings there. David Villa.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Nicely shaped ball. Park Ji-sung is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now the cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cruyff with chance! Harmlessly behind. Drell. And it's Isco. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
There will be 1 minute at a
Important
time.
interception. Costa Curta. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography,
Hello,
the
everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a
Arsenal
monumental
against
occasion.
Milan.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility.
Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Hernes. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Davids. And here's Mbappe. Brilliantly cut out. That has been cut short.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Zanetti. Davids. Nicely aimed pass. Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found the way through. Not the most convincing of passes. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. And the finish! Danger averted for now. Poor robust challenge. Can he stop it going out?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Neymar. He's gone for goal! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! He's got himself an absolute peach. Arsenal take the lead. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
That ball looks a good one. Big chance! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0. And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Goes for goal!
Added time.
Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Neymar probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
This possibly the last play of the half. There's the header! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss will...
And we hit half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quick into pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Arsenal pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Oh, it's come loose! Shapes to shoot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Mbappe clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Just eases him off the ball. Costa Curta. Now, can they get him away? Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Baresi. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Great ball, and he's in here, and the shot! They've done it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Torres. And it's Bale. Knocks it into space. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Neymar. Good chance here! Smashing save, really good save that.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Good reason for optimism here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, easy pickings there. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Zanetti makes the interception. Ernest. Aubameyang. Oh, it's come to nothing. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Guardiola. Rijkaard. Now it's Neymar. And this is Torres. And here's... And Aubameyang! And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Messi. He's in a good position here. And it's a goal kick. Looking for options for movement. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Picks out Neymar! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish right from the top draw. And with that, he takes home the match ball. And that is that. Arsenal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they want. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Arsenal.
We're looking at the new incarnation of the famous Camp Nou, now even more prominent as the symbol of the Catalan capital. And already we're underway here. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero for so much. He gets big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Drogba. It's Drogba! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely.
Big header! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Torres.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he can clear it away. Costa Curta.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in mid...
Oh, what a mistake! Shoots!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Otto. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Neymar. And here's Aubameyang. Oh, the ball's gone astray. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's got away. Khan claims comfortably. And it's Zanetti. Messi. And here's Torres. Aubameyang. Now it's Neymar. Shot could be on. Can he finish? It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And the first half is done. Reflections on the first half?
Arsenal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They
Hello
need to
everybody,
keep pushing,
and please
keep
join
imposing,
me in wishing
don't
a
leave the
happy
door open
wedding
for the
anniversary
opposition.
for one of our fan club members. Substitution.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And this is Stoichkov. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Oh, truly brave defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Otto calmly anticipates.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. De Bruyne is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
De Bruyne. Guardiola really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cruyff gets flagged offside. Now it's Neymar. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out to the left it goes. Played back in, and he was alert to it. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe, and here's Stoichkov, and they win it back again.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Cruyff, and he's surging through. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. No way through.
Arsenal really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any...
He's gone for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
I thought it was a really good break, no shortage of pace nor intensity, exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
De Bruyne. And that is expertly dealt with. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Oh, what has happened here?
Has been indicated.
And time is up. Arsenal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.